Hi guys, this is Svein on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at the 7cc Toys 1/6 scale zombie cop figure, and this is their apparently their number 7 in the line of figures. And as you can see, it's a simple box art with the photo of the figure on the front there. And there's no license to this, so they simply just called it Zombie Cop. But obviously there are some hints to this being from the Resident Evil 2 video game. And you can see on the Zombie Cop title here, the font is in white with a red first letter in each word, as with the game title Resident Evil itself. You got a small section of the box art here with the umbrella, classic from the games, the logo with the red and white cross there. You can barely see an image of the Raccoon City police officer badge there, so you got some hints to the game right there, and you recognize the Zombie Cop from the game. And that's pretty much it for the art on the box. You got Zombie Cop on the side, you got some promo shots on the back here, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. You got the 7cc Toys number 07 on the top there, on the bottom, and yeah, that's it for the box. You got some warning on the bottom here, containing small objects can cause children to suffocate and are not suitable for children under 14 years of age. So yeah, and moving in a bit closer here, the box is a typical shoebox style. You got a protective foam layer on top here, and as you can see, the figure is packed in foam. And I ordered mine through 16kit.com, and with their purchases you get this card. It's a scratch card, and you can win like $10, $50, $100 or $500 worth of reward points in the store. So this doesn't come in the box, this is in the packaging with the box and not inside the box. But yeah, I won $10 for the first time, so that's cool. And as you can see here, this is how the figure is packaged. You got the police badge in a separate bag here, handcuffs, you got the officer hat, head covered in a plastic bag, and you get one of these small bags that you're not supposed to eat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And since there's not much to talk about here, I'm going to do this video quick and unedited for you guys there. Have a look at the badge first. And it's a tiny piece. If we can get the camera to focus, you can barely tell it says officer on the top in the red section there. It says Raccoon Police around the star there, and I can't tell. Does it say 1959 or something on the bottom there? It's apparently when the police department in this Raccoon City was established. But yeah, and it has a small tiny clip here on the back to hook onto the belt. And as I said, you get this pair of cuffs. These are die cast. It's the first time I've seen them in metal, but these are die cast. The plastic ones, it seems like you can close, but not these. Since it's metal, there's nothing inside the handcuffs here to flex enough to go past these small teeth on the cuffs here. But yeah, metal handcuffs. You also get this officer hat with a silver police badge on top that says Raccoon Police. Barely read it, but yeah, you got that. And yeah, nicely done officer hat there. And I've already opened this box once, and the first time I opened it, the feet the feet or the shoes on the figure was detached from the figure and was laying separate in there. It wasn't that they had fallen off. I think they just packed them separate so the figure doesn't push too much on the foam inside the packaging, but they're easy to put on. And as I said, it's a bag to protect the head sculpt. Let's have a close look at said head sculpt, and it's nicely done, very gory. Got scratches and tears in the skin there, the blood. You got the faded eyes, exposed teeth, really zombie looking. It's a bald head sculpt, which is fine by me. Looks really nice. Neck and head is a single piece, and yeah, you got a ball joint at the base of the neck there. Nice shading. You got some scuffs here and there, bruises and stuff, and blooded weathering throughout the outfit there. This is a new body type to me anyway. Maybe especially made for this particular character. Got some wounds and tears and scratches and bite marks and stuff on his lower arms and on his hand. And yeah, single jointed elbow, but for this character you don't really need much range in the elbows and stuff anyway. Zombies don't have too much of what should I call it, movability. Whole upper torso seems to be in one piece. You got ball joint at the waist there. Outfit, it doesn't hinder any articulation as far as I can tell. Can get pretty much whatever you want out of it. Police shirt, looks just like in the game. Pants, it's pretty much what to expect. Got some nice weathering, and speaking of feet that doesn't fall off, mine did. But yeah, it didn't fall off at the ball joint inside the foot though, but at the ankle there, it seems like it's supposed to friction properly in, but it fell off. It won't do that on display now, so it doesn't matter. But now I know that. Shoes are sculpted plastic, so the laces are sculpted in there. Got some weathering on the shoes. Entire outfit is slightly weathered all through. And yeah, as I was about to say before his leg tried to run off here, this figure isn't licensed, and I usually tend not to buy unlicensed figures for my collection, because the licensing is a part of the collectability for me. But this figure was so cheap that I could absolutely not pass on it, and I do not have many zombies in my collection, so for the price I paid, about $90 altogether, this was a pretty good deal. So yeah, let me put on the accessories, and I'll make a short cut here to save some time, but I'll be back in a second, so hold on. And here it is, fully assembled, hat on, badge on, cuffs hanging on the belt there. And yeah, what you see here is what you get in the box. There's no extra hands, no accessories for the figure to hold. It's a zombie, so doesn't need anything. But what's in the picture here, and yeah, I say it's a great looking figure. Hat goes where hats go, per usual, according to the box, which is the only instructions you get. The badge go between the belt buckle and the first loop on the pants there, so it's right in front of the figure. And the cuffs, they go in the next loop on his left side, according to the box, so that's where I put them. I've seen some photos with the zombie having the handcuffs cuffed to his hand, which makes no sense to me, because it's a police officer and unless he was aware of being infected and was going to turn into a zombie and chain his own ass up to a railing somewhere, the cuffs would either stay on his belt or be on someone else's hands. So having the handcuffs on the zombie itself doesn't make any sense to me unless you're going to pose him chained up to a railing or something. So having the cuffs on the belt makes a lot more sense to me. As you can see, the figure can stand perfectly well on its own without any type of stand. However, I took some photos yesterday of this figure, and he was standing on the shelf here next to some other figures, and I went out of the room for a second. I heard a noise and I came back, and Mr. Zombie Cop here had face planted on the shelf. So I'm not sure if I would leave him standing without any type of support. What made the figure face plant yesterday, I don't know. He was standing perfectly well until I left the room. So the joints, they seem nice and stiff, so I don't know. But if you pose him up, he should be standing on his own. However, I will be putting him on a stand or something just to be sure. Have pretty big vehicles passing by the apartment here at times, and it can make some vibrations in the ground, causing a figure to face plant if not secured. So yeah. Also, in the past I've had fabric hats staining a head sculpt. If this will be the case with this particular figure, I don't know. But you should be aware that there is a slight risk of this hat staining the head sculpt. So it might be a good idea to have him displayed without the hat, or protect the head sculpt with some plastic wrapping or something between the hat and head to prevent from staining. But as you can see, it is shaded with dirt and stuff already, so getting another mark there won't exactly ruin the figure, to put it that way. But to each and every one, it's like what you're willing to risk yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure. Now let me get to the Damn Toys Leon figure and a couple of others, and we'll make a quick comparison here. And here we have the Damn Toys official Leon S. Kennedy figure, and we have the Super Duck kit set, the head sculpt and outfit, and yeah, she is an unofficial figure too, by the way. So it's a kit and a Table League body. But yeah, I put the zombie up on this other stand I have here, just to get him on about the same level as the two figures standing supported by a stand here. And yeah, Leon seems to be about should I say, around maybe short of 1 inch taller than the zombie here, but the zombie is pretty much the same height as the Jill Valentine figure, so it's okay. I was afraid that this zombie cop figure would be a little bit too short, looking at some photos on Facebook a few days ago here, but it's not bad. People comes in various heights and stuff anyway, so you could consider him a short cop. And yeah, I think this looks nice together. Leon from Resident Evil 2 and Jill from Resident Evil 3 remake, and both characters and stories are set around the city scenery anyway, so it's you'll encounter the zombie cop with both those two other characters, so the three of these will be fine on display together. And yeah, that's pretty much it for a comparison. And that's it, guys. That was my review on this 7cc Toys Zombie Cop figure, an official and licensed Resident Evil zombie character, and doing a quick spin around here. This is what's in the box, and it's all you get with this figure, and it's a good deal for the cost of the figure. It's a cheap figure. Quality looks great, and it does what it's supposed to do. It will look great on display on a shelf, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go nuts in the comments, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye bye.